Hey everybody, it's Danielle, and I am here to talk about my week 28 and 29 post-op vertical sleeve surgery. My highest weight, I was 300 pounds. My day of surgery weight, I was 291. I am 5'11", and I'm 38 years old. Well, this week I weighed in at 207.4, which is a 2-pound gain, which is really disheartening, but I did have my period this past week and I was extremely bloated, so there's that. But still, nonetheless, it's frustrating, especially when you're working so hard towards something and you see the scale go up and you're like, God, what did I do wrong? What happened? You know, where did I go wrong, basically? And 2 pounds almost feels like a 15-pound gain. You know, like I put on so much weight and it's not. So I don't know where I'm getting that thought process from, but it's been a little frustrating, but it's okay. My period is gone and hopefully this week will be different. Yeah, and I shouldn't beat myself up. I mean, that's a 92.6 pound loss from my highest weight, and it's an 83.6 pound loss from my day of surgery weight. So it's a lot of weight in less than a year. So I should be proud. Let's see what's going on this week. Well, I didn't post the video last week because my mom and my niece came up to stay for the weekend. It was really nice. I really enjoy always having them come up and stay and visit and hang out. We went around shopping. I'm doing some more decorating to my downstairs, and my mom, she was there to help. We went to Target and TJ Maxx and IKEA. So it was lots of fun. So I didn't have time to get a video up. So, and plus there wasn't a whole heck of a lot that went on that week prior. Now, I did say in my last video, I talked about that I was on the fence about what was it called? A fashion show, duh. It was a fashion show at the hospital that I had my bariatric surgery at. They want some of the patients to come back and get dressed up. They're gonna have a department store there, and with dresses and hair and makeup to do a fashion show. And so I was on the fence about it, and you guys said I should totally do it. I did call them, I told them I would, and they're supposed to be sending me some non-disclosure paperwork so they can use my photos. So there's that. It's gonna be on a Thursday in June, which I thought was kind of weird, like Thursday at 6 at night. I thought it'd be like on a Saturday or Sunday, but whatever. So I'm just waiting for those papers to get here. Whenever they do, I'll fill them out. Also this week, with the house, we had a contractor come. We're doing a shiplap wall and a faux fireplace for where we currently have our TV, so that's exciting. I mean, I love talking about house stuff, and I love like watching videos on YouTube about like decorations and things like that, and by no means do I think I'm good at anything like when it comes to decorating, but if people are interested, I could maybe post like little videos here and there, or like do an update house video, or just post pictures on Instagram. I don't know. If you're interested, let me know. If not, totally fine. I get it. So we did that. I also had to finally break down and get my ring resized. We went to the mall yesterday, which was very interesting. Not the mall, but just like getting my ring resized. I was so nervous about it, and I don't know why. I don't know. I guess I maybe had like the fear of, oh, you're gonna gain weight and your ring's never gonna fit, or I don't know. But I went and I needed to, because those like little things that you put, the little sizer things, were no longer keeping my rings in place. My wedding band and engagement ring were just like still continuously going around my finger. So I went, I'm a full size down on my ring, and I should be getting that within about 2 weeks. And while we were at the mall, I went to Torrid and tried on some swimsuits. Like I said in my last video, I went to Target, and Target had like no support, so I'm like, okay, I can still fit in a 0 at Torrid, and their swimsuits tend to be maybe like a little bit more structured in the bust area. And I tried on probably about 5 or 6 swimsuits, and I was so frustrated because I felt like I just looked like a sad sack and everything. And I hated it. And it's not like I have such a awkward body that I can't find something that fits right. I think I'm just very overcritical, very glasses half full, no, half empty type of gal. So it wasn't a good time at all. But I went and I tried on more. I don't know where else I could go to try on swimsuits, but this has probably been the hardest year for me to find something. Go figure, you know, every year prior I would just like go find a standard black swimsuit in a size 22, 24 and be on my way. And NSV though this week, my husband was able to carry me on his back, which is insane. I remember he used to try it before I had surgery, and I'm like, no way, buddy. You're gonna end up like in a back brace because you're gonna be able to pick me up for like 10 seconds and then you're gonna go on the ground, and then what? Then I'm gonna feel super guilty. But he was able to like carry me all around, and it was crazy. And it's crazy to know that, like, you know, 92 pounds ago he couldn't. And speaking of weight, you know, I look at myself in the mirror and I don't really see much change from like maybe the past 10 to 15 pounds. Like I don't really feel like my body has changed much. And my goal weight is 170 because 175 will put me out of obese and put me into normal range. And I want to give myself a 5-pound range whenever I hit maintenance to be able to fluctuate from 170 to 175 without feeling I have to stay at 175, or if I tip to 176 I'm, you know, in the overweight category. I don't want to do that. So 170 is my goal. But it's kind of interesting just like looking at my body. I don't really feel, or at least I don't think I haven't noticed much change lately. So I'm hoping to see, you know, more change soon. Also, my hair has been extremely thin. I was supposed to have a hair appointment yesterday. I was so excited about it because I've canceled the one in January just because I've been losing so much hair, and I'm like, I don't want to do anything to it. I don't want to, you know, I don't want any color. I don't want to cut it. I just want to let it go. But about 3 hours before my appointment, I got a call from my hairstylist saying that she had to reschedule because she had this like color correction that's taking forever, much longer than she anticipated. So I have it in 2 weeks. Hopefully she doesn't have to reschedule. But I was really looking forward to it just because I feel like I have my hair, I've had such thick hair my whole life. And so I know it'll come back. This isn't the end of the world type of thing. I'm not trying to be uber dramatic, but a lot of it has gone, and I have such a hard time doing anything with it anymore just because my hair would always hold curls and all that. I'd always do like you know, the waves, and I just don't do anything to it anymore because it just doesn't hold as well. So I'm a little frustrated about that, but in 2 weeks I should be having a hair appointment. Also too, I have not been walking or running. Like I still have this heavy dark cloud of stress from my work over me, and it has just taken its toll. And among other things, you know, I don't like to self-diagnose. You know, I feel like you can fall down that rabbit hole of like WebMD and like looking up things online, and next thing you know you're dying of something. And you know, or people are like, oh, I definitely know I have that. No, I don't know, but I feel like I might have depression. You know, like I've just been so unmotivated and so just like sad and stressed and just exhausted, and among other things. So I'm hoping that that will go away at some point. With my job, it's just been so incredibly stressful, and I'm so tired of talking about it. Like every week I'm like, oh yeah, my job sucks, I'm tired. Like, you guys don't want to hear that all the time, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is my last week, so I probably delivered that all wrong, but this is my last week. I put in my 2 weeks. I got a job at our sister company across the street. Still working slightly in the same field for closures. I'll be doing something completely different. So I get to learn. I'll be able to, have a really good support system. It's a pay increase. It's, it's a lot of good, positive things. I mean, it's not my dream job, but I am excited for it. So this coming week will be my last week, and the icing on the cake is I have a week off in between. Oh, I am so happy, you guys. So happy. So I'm hoping that this alleviates a lot of that stress, because I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and I hate talking about it. So changing the subject from my job, I want to show you guys these treats. These are the Ollie cookies, and they're the Protein Slim Boost bars. Little Kansas Kitty talked about these a few months ago, I think. And she was talking about how she leaves them in her car and for like on-to-go snacks. I can't do that because of the heat here. Anything I leave in the car is gonna melt. But these little things, my favorite is the salted caramel chocolate. Oh my gosh, these are so good. It's 180 calories per cookie, 7 grams of fat, 3.5 saturated fat, 20 carbohydrates, 6 grams of fiber, and 3 sugars, and 12 protein. And the cookies are a good size. They're not small. I mean, they're not huge, but they're a good size. They definitely are filling. And I tell you, I had the peanut butter ones. They're okay. They're not my favorite. They also have a lemon and a berry that I have not tried. I just always tend to buy these because I like them so much, and sometimes they're out of stock at Target. And I bought 2 boxes a couple weeks ago because they had buy 2 get a $5 gift card, Target gift card. So I was like, yes please, because they're like $7 a box, so it's almost for free. So yeah, if you guys get a chance and you like, cookies, I would definitely try them out. They're pretty filling and they're a nice little snack. So that's what I have going on this week, and I hope you all are well. Thank you all for the support, and take care. Bye.